Welcome to Miss Hodgson's kitchen class. Today I'm going to show you how to portion a chicken. So I've just unwrapped this chicken. Sometimes when you buy a chicken they're tied together by their feet, so just take the string off. This one didn't have any string on. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the wings off. So probably normally when you've had wings before, they haven't been attached to the chicken. They've been separated and maybe they've got some barbecue sauce on them or something. But we're going to get our own wings off today. So each part of the chicken has a joint, just like our arms and our legs, and you can move the joints up and down. So for the wing, if you have a look right in there, I'm just going to cut gently around the skin, and you should be able to see inside the joint, and you should be able to snap it off like that, and then you can cut around that joint and then the wing will come off. You might hear a kind of crack or a snap, not for the faint-hearted. There we go. So I'm just going to put my first wing down there, and then the same on this side, so you can kind of see where the joint is. You can feel it if you want to, and then just get your knife in just to cut the skin, and then just, oh, I just managed to twist the other one as well. Twist it around, and then I'm just going to cut. I can feel it going there. Just cut around, there we go, and off it comes. So I've got my two wings there. You can cut them just where the joint is, and the end bit's called the winglet. So I'm just going to cut through here, and then if you just do that, you can see where the joint is, and then just get your knife and try and find that again. Or you can actually snap it off. If you have a look there, you can see where they join together. And then the same with the other side. I'm just going to cut. It's really easy to cut through the skin. It just slides through. This one already snapped while it was on there, so it's going to be a lot easier to cut through. There we go. So there are the wings separated. I'm going to lay them out like that. Now the next thing is the legs. So if you move them up and down like that, then you can see kind of the joint where they join. So if you just cut around like that, and then you can turn it this way round, and then you've got the flap of skin there. So you just cut straight through the skin, and then you can literally see where it's all joined on, and you can just snap it off like that. You can see where the bone is, and then you can cut through, and then it should come off fairly easily. There, that's come off really nicely. And then you've got that part there, so it's the leg and the thigh you've got. And again, I'm just going to cut around on this side. So this is the top bit of the chicken, just around here. And I'm going to turn it over again. Oh no, it's the wrong way, sorry. Cut this side first. Turn it round that way. Cut it all along, and then it just breaks off cleanly. So you don't need to put your knife in and force it. It should come clean. Cut around, and then we'll go over here. So this bit here is the drumstick. This here's the thigh, and then again, like the wings, there's a joint in there. So we try and find the joint. I'm just going to get my knife, and then we can portion these two things up. There we go. Oh, I've got a noise. The person filming me is vegan, and I'm also vegan, so although I don't mind doing this because I did used to be a chef, so this is something I've done quite a few times, and I don't mind working with meat at all. It's absolutely fine. So then we've got drumstick there, and then we've got the thigh there, and then we can do the same with the other one. So again, let's try and find that joint, and you can feel it. You can feel it on both sides. I can feel it in there, Oh, actually, wait, there it is. I'm just going to cut round on this side. Perfect, got it in exactly the right place. Cut through like that, and then I've got chicken drumstick there and the thigh there. And there's that quite a lot of meat actually in the thigh. They quite often get used for things like stews and casseroles, and the meat really flavours them. Now my chicken's upside down, so I'm going to put it this way round, and then you've just got the breast here. So these two big bits here are the chicken breast, and then if you feel along the middle, you can feel where the spine of the chicken is. And basically, you want to cut for the right one. You want to cut just to the right of the spine. So I'm going to take my knife and just check that I've got, I think the spine's there. So I'm just going to go along like this all the way down. There we go. And then the idea is to keep your knife as close to the bone as possible, and then just gently cut down the chicken. Lovely. It cuts really easy. If you do it gently, you don't have to force it at all. I've seen people really trying to saw it down, but it just slides off. You just need to slide it down like that, and it comes off really easily. So I'm just getting the last bit of this off. I'm just cutting it down there, cutting it off the end. Oh, it's attached around this side as well. It's got quite a lot of skin on this particular chicken. Cutting down here. So once I've got this chicken breast off, there we go. You can see how big that is. It's a massive, massive chicken breast. So much bigger than the chicken breast you'd buy if you're going to Sainsbury's or Tesco or Waitrose. They're a lot smaller, aren't they? But if you do your own chicken, you get a much larger chicken breast. And I'm just going to turn it round that way because I'm right-handed, so it's just easier. And again, go in right next to the bone, cut all the way down. In fact, I'll do it this way round because then you might be able to see it a bit better. And then I'm just going to slice along the bone, very satisfying, all the way down. And then you can see it comes off. Let's get that bit of skin, it's attached to the end bit there, all the way down there. And then I'm just going to cut this end bit off. That bone bit there. There's actually a bone at the end of the thigh. Sometimes you can buy the breast. Sometimes you can buy the chicken breast with the bone in it. So you can see how sumptuous that is. Loads of meat on there. So if we just have a look at the end result. Now this is just from a medium-sized chicken from Sainsbury's. I think this costs about £3.50. And from that, we've got two massive large chicken breasts. We've got two chicken drumsticks. We've got two chicken thighs. We've got the wings, and then we've got the wings and then the winglets. So a good selection there. If you want to use the carcass, then you can boil it and you can use it as stock as well.